smiled like it was rehearsed. I almost believed you the first time, but the light behind your eyes was too still, too precise. Like someone tracing a sun they forgot how to feel. You said you liked the quiet, but you flinched when the room fell silent. Laughed too quickly when no one was near, and I knew that meant something more than it appeared. You vanished slowly, not all at once, like someone dimming the corners of a frame. One social ghost at a time stopped showing up and claimed it was choice. But your voice was a window. I kept watching your name stop appearing in group texts and plans. You told me it was easier that way, but I could see the imprint of your hand. Still held out, still hopeful, even as you pulled it back. And I never looked away, even when you did. Even when you said I'm fine and tried to close the lid. I saw the weight you wouldn't name, the fight you kept behind the flame. And I stayed, even when you turned to gray. I never looked away. You told the world you just like space, but it wasn't space, it was escape. Your mind whispered traps in your ear, and you wore them like armor, then called it a mirror. I watched you wrap yourself in normal, smile like teeth were enough. But I saw your hands tremble each time someone got too close. I knew you weren't going to end it, but I also knew that didn't mean you were okay, that surviving wasn't peace, that presence didn't mean ease. You didn't need saving, you needed someone to see that this wasn't a phase or some romantic plea. It was bone deep, skin tight, constant static at midnight. And I never looked away, even when you vanished in plain sight. Even when the world forgot your name, like you were never part of the light. I saw the outline where you used to be, felt your silence like gravity, and I stayed, even when the others strayed. I never looked away, I never said cheer up, I never offered rainbows. I just stayed when the sky refused color, when your breath was the only sound, fighting off the thunder. I didn't ask you to open up, I didn't drag the door, I just sat, so you know you didn't have to speak to be heard anymore. You were forgotten, I saw that too. Left out of the frames, the tags, the view. And you didn't even scream, you just stepped back like you believed you didn't belong. And that broke something in me. You weren't loud, but you were present until absence wrapped around you. And I saw you trying so hard to say you didn't need anyone, but your hands told a different story. There was no betrayal, no falling out, just a slow erosion of being left out. You still remembered their birthdays, but yours came and went like fog. You tell me it didn't hurt, but I heard it in the pause. You weren't bitter, just forgotten, and that's worse. That's quiet devastation with no curse. And I never looked away, even when your voice went dim, even when your joy turned paper thin. I saw the light still flickering inside, even when it tried to hide. And I stayed, through silence, through delay, through all the things you wouldn't say. I never looked away. If you ever come back to the crowd and wonder who remembered how you sound, know this: I was there, still listening, still not gone, still the one who never looked away.